right now you say 25.
25.
You know, what age did you open the shop?
I had just turned 25. That was a birthday gift to myself. We going ahead and open right around my birthday.
Okay. Talk about you know, how you felt, you know, being a store owner at 25, and also too talk about, you know, the hardships that came with it that maybe you didn't see, you know what I'm saying, you didn't foresee.
Mm, like I said, with me opening the store at 25, I kind of already knew that probably like 2, 3 years ago that this was exactly what I wanted to do. So that was just to check off the list right there, opening the store. But like I said, I kind of took my time with everything. So everything just kind of fell into place. It fell into place faster than I expected, but I kind of expected everything that came along the way. Because once I saw all the signs of everything that I was praying about actually start to flourish, then I just got comfortable. I just kept doing everything I do, so everything just went smooth as it did. Now, the stuff that kind of caught me off guard was basically the customers. Like, I already knew it was gonna be hard trying to make people understand why this shoe in the Galleria Mall 190 and coming to my store is 400. I knew that was gonna be the hardest thing to deal with, but like I said, I thought it was gonna be worse than what it was. But you'll be surprised how many people around that actually know shoes and know all that kind of stuff. Like, you'll get your customers that come in and try to lowball you and not know what they grab and all that kind of stuff, and you have to coach them up on that. But that's what comes along with it, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, just dealing with, the scammers, people who come in and try to steal stuff and all that kind of stuff. But that's just come along with business. Like, you got to be prepared to take them kind of losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talk about, you know, the best advice you received as far as like being an entrepreneur.
The best advice I received came to my partner from the t-shirt stand. Like I said, once he saw my vision and talked to me about what I actually wanted to do, and whenever I told him that, he stopped me dead in the middle. He said, "Man, don't take offense to what I'm about to tell you, but you need to know this if you want to, continue to grow." He was like, "Man, I want you to stop thinking like a black person for a second. I want you to start thinking like you might not like Donald Trump, but start thinking like him from a business mindset." You know what I'm saying? He was like, people take advantage of, black people all the time just because y'all are so uneducated on things that everybody else knows. Like, he was like, in reality, everybody else really scared of y'all because they know, like, once y'all get hip to everything, y'all can rule the world. He's like, that's what people are afraid of. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he see that people don't understand my people, those other people, they're where they are because they stick together. He was like, y'all don't stick together at all. He said, I see your vision. He said, you teaching me every time I talk to you, you talking about how you can bring this person over here, how you can bring that person over there and make things happen. I said, that's how we think over here. He said, even myself, I got 20 partners, all of us, Arabs or whatever, and get money together. Y'all don't get money together. And that's what's holding y'all back. Y'all ain't educating yourself together. One person get educated and taking and running with it instead of him coming back, grabbing him, so that person can grab somebody else and do that. So he was starting to just think about that time. So that was the best advice I got.
What do you think it is about our community where it is to, we don't reach one and teach one?
It's just about the mentality, man. Like I said, it's not our fault because they program us to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the start, from the time we young, you know what I'm saying? Even playing sports, everything is a competition. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, okay, you good, let me figure out what you good at so you can be in this position and everything. And like I said, it's just a lack of communication, man. Like I said, most people got beat because they heard somebody talk about it instead of that person actually coming to them and talking about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lives get lost like that. So, like I said, when you in a community as small as, Warner Robins is making it, you know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be 90% of the mindset. Just some he say, she said shit instead of just man-to-man conversations. And like I said, people got a lot of ego around here. Nobody wanna. That's a whole nother story that I don't even want to get into right now.
Yeah.
For real, because like I said, it's bad, man. It's bad. And that's another thing I want to change, that you can be from this side, that side, and still get money with that dude over there. Like I said, business is business, man. Especially when it comes to real deal bread, like all that stuff that even if you got beef with somebody, all that stuff that you talking about, like it ain't worth that in bread at the end of the day at all. Especially when life's at stake.
Talk about, you know, expanding into music and, you know what I'm saying, managing Drill Goo and, you know what I'm saying, what kind of, you know, I know you said Dame Dash was an idea of being like a mogul, like, you know, what was, you know what I'm saying, like the plan behind that and, you know, how's it going?
Like I said, the plan behind that was just me knowing that I was able to invest in somebody else and help their dreams come true. And like I said, with me being me, I want to see people win, especially if they're doing everything they can so they can win. If they're doing everything, like with Goop, you can look at his Instagram, his whole portfolio look like he one of these rappers for real. You can look at his YouTube and he dropping videos consistently. So once I saw he already had the work ethic, I just wanted to get to know him as a person and just mold him into like a businessman. And like I said, with him, like I said, he know he better than everybody. Like I said earlier, man, he's just so ready to get out there. Like I said, the way that I approach business, like I'd rather know everything about the business before I let somebody take advantage of me. And like I said, I ain't gonna have nobody take advantage of you at all. Like I said, I'd take a $10,000 loss for myself rather than putting you on somebody and then you losing at the end of the day. So like I say, it's just me wanting to each one teach one. Like that. Like I said, it's going good, man. We just slow grinding right now. Like I said, we got a couple deals on the table, but like I said, I don't want to rush nothing, so we just taking our time with everything.
Talk about, you know what I'm saying, some business plans going forward, like, you know, basically, like, what do you got planned for 2020 going forward?
With all this Corona stuff going around, man, I'm just really just stacking my bread, man. I'm probably gonna replan the grand opening for the store. Probably try to open up with almost 1,000 pair of shoes and just more clothes and all that kind of stuff. So that's the main thing, just stacking bread so I can reopen that. But you know, at the same time, I do want to try to open up a studio, you know, a nice Atlanta vibe, Cali vibe studio, man. It's not some in somebody's garage, all that kind of stuff, so people can actually get in there and feel like they recording, you know, so they can make some real big hits, man. And, you know, long term real estate, man, I'm trying to get in that ball game. It's real, and not like the little rental properties. I want the apartment complexes.
Yeah.
100 and 200 units, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Like I say, even with that, having them kind of dreams, like I can't go down the street and see somebody that's doing that and ask them how they did it. So, like I said, I know I got to go through all this to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to sell my shoe store. I want to eventually be making $10 million from that store and be able to sell it for 25 and then just throw all that thing in something else, man. So, but all that shit down the road.
All
that down the road, man. All that down the road, like I said, everything that I be talking about, it would be so much easier if I had like that OG or somebody I can just talk to who got what I want in front of them. But it's so hard. Like you ain't gonna meet too many people around here with that type of mindset or that type of bread that's doing the same thing you're doing. So that's why I feel like what's slowing me up at the same time. Because at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm responsible, but I'm still 25. Like I'm gonna make mistakes and do all this kind of stuff. But it'd just be easy if I had somebody to tell me, okay, you're going straight, but don't make this right. Instead of me making it right and trying to figure out how to get back on the right track and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm trying to be. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I want to be that person people can come to and be like, okay, you did this, how you got that, and give me all the game. You know what I'm saying? And people be telling me, like, man, why you even just move to Atlanta, Florida, or something? I'm like, man, for one, I got him and another one. So I ain't going nowhere right now, but it's just so much work that needs to be done here. Like once I establish what's going on here, okay, my team up, my folks team up, Goo team up, and you know anybody else that I decide to put on and do work with, once everybody up and we don't lay our stone here, that's when we outsource. But then it'll be easy. Everybody gonna know, okay, this legit. Like he came from Macon, he don't did that.
Yeah.
Now we ain't even gotta go through all the extra stuff, getting to know you. Like we already gonna know you just based off the resume.
Yeah.
Especially with the ball players I'm trying to play with, like my little brother is in the same studios, Meek Mill, Drake, all that kind of shit, doing songs with Nicki Minaj in the studio. Like, all that happened for a reason. Like everybody, I want everybody to get them type of vibes. I want everybody to be in front of the camera telling their story, because all of us do got a story that need to be told.
Yeah. Well, for the people that's watching this, especially youth that may look up to you and, got, some doubt and, they might be down on their luck as far as which way to go, what advice would you give them for the people who may have a little doubt in their dreams?
They keep going, man. Like I said, people don't understand. You gotta take risks. Take them. Like I said, even if you lose big. Even if you consistently lose, just continue to consistently grow and lose. You feel me? All business, growing, being famous, all that come with taking losses. People gotta get used to taking losses instead of taking a loss and falling back and then trying to go in another avenue. Like if you got a passion for something and you lose and just keep striving to be great, that's what all these people doing, man. Like I said, Kanye didn't get where he wanted to be until he was damn near 35, 40 years old. You feel me? Like this stuff take time. It take time, man. You gotta be real deal dedicated to getting where you wanna go. Like I said, even with the professional athletes, man, it's not that they better than everybody. They better than everybody because they work hard. You feel me? They putting in 1,000 hours compared to somebody who just going to football practice, who just going to the weight room. Like they going to the weight room 3-4 times a day. They working out outside 3-4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time where everybody who say they want to be somebody is supposed to be working. You know what I'm saying? What separate regular people from the 1% who excel in their life is they work at it. What they doing where everybody else should. The government tell you to stay in the house, but are you gonna stay in the house because you got stuff you gotta pay for? Like these bills don't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the bills don't stop, why I gotta stop?
Yeah.
So just keep going, man.
AD, man, appreciate you sitting
You
down.
already know, dog. Anytime we pull up on, I'm gonna pull up on you. We gonna do some work for real, man. We gonna do some work. Like I said, I already saw the vision. So you can definitely do something with it for real,
sure,
for real. Like I said, even if it's my folks that I'm investing in that doing interviews, I promise you we gonna be in here. Just so they can tell their story. Anytime we need to do something where I wanna put something out, have them do an interview, time to.
Sure, man, appreciate it, man. Gonna give you shout outs, man.
Oh yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody supporting me, man. Like I said, I know it's a rough time for everybody right now, but it's just something you gotta get through, man. Just something you gotta get through. All this is devastating, but hey, people gotta wake up. They gotta really put their trust in God, man. Like I said, God whenever stuff like this happen out of nowhere, that's God trying to tell you something, man. So if you ain't a believer in Him, right now is the best time to put your trust in Him. Like I said, you do that, provide by the book, man. Everything else will fall into place for real.
Let the people know where they can get you at.
Social media. My Instagram is Stusa Kicks, STUSA Kicks with the S. Like I said, Facebook, AD Davis, Snapchat, Stusa_AD. And like I said, my store is closed right now, but the location is the Riverside Mall, and the address to that is 5080 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia.
All right, man. AD, man, 478 TV. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Peace.